Man, I'm feeling good today. Wait a minute.
What the
Hello guys. As you know, I was gone for quite a while. But I didn't expect Season 11 to come out during that time. So as a tradition that all YouTubers must follow, I'm making a video about it, even if I may be a little too late. On to the video. With Season 11 came a brand new main weapon. This time, it's the micro rocket launcher. Hold on, rocket launcher. That sounds really OP, doesn't it? Well no, it actually sucks. You'll see what I mean in a while. At first glance, its stats seem too good to be true. Absurdly high damage and fire rate about the same as a light sniper. The only problem is its bullet speed, which is still not so bad. But when you first try it out, something like this is bound to happen. $50 damage means the opponent dies in 2 shots. So why is this guy still alive? Well, that's because you got scammed. The micro rocket launcher introduces a brand new mechanic. Reverse damage fall-off. I don't know how the calculations work exactly. But with this mechanic, a gun's damage decreases the closer you are to your opponent. Since Battledudes combat tend to be mostly close ranged, reverse damage fall-off is one of the worst drawbacks a gun could possibly have. So after knowing the micro rocket launcher had this drawback, it went from the best gun in the game to the absolute worst gun in the game. You actually can't make this up, bro. I know it's supposed to be a beast at long range, but unless you have some crazy aim, you're never gonna kill anyone. If you head over to the explosive section, you will notice 2 new grenades. The first is the repulsion grenade, which pushes enemies away from where it explodes. The second is the implosion grenade, which does the opposite. Depending on how you use them, these grenades make for very fun gameplay. I personally love to propel myself forward with the repulsion grenade and ambush random enemies. These grenades definitely aren't the best choices, but they're currently the most fun grenades to use. Just look at the other tactical grenades. Flashbang and smoke are either extremely annoying or just straight up useless. The repulsion and implosion grenades are currently what makes Season 11 worth playing in my opinion, and I'm sure nobody can complain about them getting added. On that good note, let's move on to the last addition to loadouts. The last major addition to Battledudes this season is a new perk. The name of the perk is SATCOMs, and what it does may be a little confusing at first. SATCOMs increases how far you can see on your minimap. However, you're also able to locate every person on the minimap a few seconds after you get a kill. If words aren't enough to explain, I'll just show you guys how it works. As you can see, the minimap uses some sort of radar to locate every enemy surrounding me after getting a kill, even if they aren't currently in combat. This perk can actually be really useful to avoid getting ambushed after an intense battle. While I wouldn't rank it as highly as perks that directly impact gameplay, it's definitely a very useful perk that I might actually start using. Season 11 also added a new map called Random Maze. But this is not just any new map, according to the changelog. This map changes its structure every 4 hours. That's pretty unique if you ask me. I can't say it truly affects gameplay that much, but I think it would definitely help in modes like Hardpoint, where people can't create an entire base at the next point like they do in normal maps. The only issue I have with this map is how difficult it is to navigate through it at the start. Combining heavy metal doors with bulky metal walls makes navigation through the map a real hassle. but I guess that coincides well with the name Random Maze. Unlike Random Maze, Mansion is just another classic map addition. The way it's built is similar to the compound, but its design is much more appealing. If you didn't notice, this map is also an expansion of the Mansion map from the 1v1 game mode. Well, it's not 1v1 anymore, but we'll get into that later. There's nothing much else to say about this map. The addition of a new map concept in the form of Random Maze pretty much overshadowed this in my opinion. However, when compared to the other older maps, I think a fresh new addition did good for the game. Of course, a good season wouldn't be complete without a brand new game mode. The new game mode is called Tank Battle, and as the name suggests, you battle with tanks. As a guy who used to be obsessed with a tank game, I can say that this game mode should be f***ing deleted. Tanks became 10 times better in this game mode. They seem to have doubled in speed, and now shoot in a burst of 4 rockets. They also regenerate their health. This part about Tank Battle is fine. The bad part is that players can exit the tanks to escape death. I mean, this mode is literally called Tank Battle. Letting players get out of tanks makes no sense to me. Now of course the players are extremely easy to kill afterwards, but it's just tedious. If this mode isn't getting deleted, disallowing players to exit tanks should make the experience a lot better. Plus, landmine users can also get a lot of kills in this game mode, and they don't deserve any. In addition to the new public game mode, you can now create 4v4 matches once you reach level 100. Before Season 11, you could only make 2v2 matches. With the new upgrade to 4v4, larger maps have also been added to accommodate more players. Don't want to play with just 2 teams? Don't want to play with just 2 teams? Well, now you're able to change the game mode to free-for-all instead of team deathmatch. This is a major improvement to private matches. Unfortunately, I have no friends, so I have no clips to show you guys. Now we shall finally take a look at the Season 11 pass. I'm not gonna go through all of them like I did last time. Most of them are kinda boring honestly. Ooh wait, those hands look cool. Anyways, this is the new mythical skin of the Season Pass. It takes quite a bit of grinding to get, but it's kind of worth it. So I'm gonna buy the Season Pass real quick. And now, for all you gamblers out there, there is now also a new mythical in chests. The name of this mythical skin is LED Dude, and it honestly looks cool as shit. So yeah, I'm going to get lucky now. Ha ha ha, did you expect me to somehow get a mythical from a rare chest? Anyways, we're done with all the new stuff. It's now time for the new balance changes. Season 11 introduced a lot of new balance changes. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Look how long the changelog is. This is gonna take a while, so if you're not interested in the changes to all the weapons, I recommend skipping straight to the outthrow. Starting from the top to bottom. Heavy snipers now no longer have desync. Honestly, I think this season is the best season just because of that. Next, shurikens got another big nerf, making it way more slower than when it was released. This isn't the best way to fix shurikens, but I'll talk about that in a future video. C4s now deal increased damage to whatever object it sticks onto, and its explosion range has decreased. M1 had its bullet speed increased, though I don't understand why it needed to be buffed even slightly. The Vector finally has more reserve ammo. but its reload time decreased. The damage range of both the sticky and frag grenades have been slightly lowered. P50 had its damage increased, while its damage fall-off increased as well, now making it even stronger at close range. The SCAR now has improved accuracy. Same with the AK-47, except it had its damage lowered as well. The pump shotgun had an increase in damage fall-off, making it less viable at long ranges. But its reload time is now even faster. The Falcon's fall-off has been decreased though again. I don't see why it needed a buff. The Specials ammo pack and trophy system now have a shorter cooldown. The 9mm burst deals less damage, but reloads faster now. Sawed-off shotgun had an increase in damage, even though it doesn't do anything. Kevlar armor now decreases explosive damage by 30%. That's pretty much every new buff or nerf to weapons. The meta is changing. I think Falcon is currently the best gun. While SCAR may have overtaken the AK-47, the Vector, pump and sawed-off shotguns are the best for close-range loadouts, while the Falcon, heavy sniper and M1 are the best for mid to long-range loadouts. Well anyways, that's the whole Season 11 covered in about 10 minutes. I hope you all enjoy this season. Have a good one. Peace.